Good morning! We're gonna go to SOS today. It'll be a little bit different of a day because two of the classes, my class and another one, are going to the game reserve. The people from Germany who've been there for almost a year now, their program allows them to take the kids on one field trip. So today is their field trip day. So I will be at the school, but my class will be not at the school, although there are two, I think, of the children that didn't make registration time for that field trip. So they may still be there, so I may be dealing with them, I don't know. Or they may be putting me in a different classroom. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah, that's today.
Aw, my watch broke. Like, seriously, this thing broke. Bummer. Oh yeah, we eat this stuff too. It's kind of like cream of wheat, except thicker. It's good. Reminds me of my childhood.
Okay, so I've gotten some reports that I can videotape the place, just not the people in it. So, we're gonna show you around. This is the kitchen. That's the sink. Refrigerator. Food station thing. Coffee maker. Yum! Yep. And this is where all the stores of food are kept. So all your stuff is up there, and in here. That's outside for the staff. Oh yeah, we have a stove too. Okay, outside the kitchen, that's the principal's store. This is the sick room, which is actually really cool. You have the bed and puzzles. They also mark down all the names of the kids, and which I probably shouldn't show you, and which puzzles they've completed so that they can get new puzzles. And those are the books, more books, stuffs. Yep, that's the sick room. And make sure there are no people. This is the staff toilet. In here is where we sit usually. Let's see, this is where they gather in the morning to do music and stuff. There are classrooms over there and over there. And that's the girls' bathroom. This is the boys' bathroom. In there, boys' bathroom. This is outside. Outside. Camera focus. This is the screaming house. It's not supposed to be a screaming house, I don't think, but all the children go in here, not all of them, a lot of them, go in here and line the walls and scream. I think it sounds cool or something. That's their favorite little toy. That's where we sit. All these little coverings were donated by people who came and saw and decided to give money. And this is the playground. It's cool. It's huge. We got all this, and then we got a whole bunch more over here on this side. This is where they like to throw the balls against the ceiling because they don't bounce on the ground. And through here, so through this gate, that is my classroom that I'm usually working in. And then over here is the playground with the track. Those bicycles that you saw out there are usually out here when they're not inside. And that's the bike track, which I showed you before. So that's the school, and it's cool. Hi. So the field trip went well. Everybody came back safe and happy, and that was exciting. So I'm gonna go up to the internet cafe and to Choppies and grab a stranger something to eat, and then we are going to sit online like usual. It's far too much fun. Yeah, so she lives with her 3 younger brothers, her mother, her true mother, and her grandfather, and they apparently didn't have breakfast this morning, and they're not having dinner, except they are now. I just bought them like a week's worth of groceries. That was fun. Yay! It's her birthday! She wasn't gonna have dinner on her birthday. That's just wrong. So she has cake now, and steaks, and food, and that was so much fun! Note about the random wandering cows.
they have computer chips in them so that they can figure out who they belong to and where they are. Like it's got like a GPS tag and everything in it. So they're not actually just wandering free, although they are wandering rather freely. Okay, details. I should give you details. So the girl was walking to buy sugar for her mother, who wanted to put sugar in the tea for her grandfather, and she was just walking beside me, so I started talking to her because that's what you do here. And she's like this 12-year-old girl, her birthday's in like 2 weeks, and she had juice for breakfast, and I was like, what are you having for dinner? And she's like, maybe we're not gonna have any. And I was like, oh, how many are in your house? And she's like, there's 6 of us. And she started telling me all about her family, and I was just like, okay, I'll buy you some apples or something. And she was like, oh, apples are my favorite. And then I just decided to just go all out and just buy her whatever she wanted in the store. And at first she was like, I don't think I want anything. And I was like, oh yes, you do. And so we started buying stuff, and it was so much fun. Yeah, so that was really, really cool. Okay, I'm gonna go do internet stuff now. Okay, so who's God today? In order to tell you that, I have to tell you a story. Actually, a conversation that I had with John in the car twice now. Botswana is sort of like a giant college party town, in that inhibitions are out the window. People have sex with everybody. People drink all over the place. So we were talking about the fact that I'm a virgin, and he does not believe me. He's like, it's impossible. You cannot be 25 and have never had sex, or kissed a boy, or been on a date. That's insane. You're not human. And I said, you know, I am human, but God made it possible. He gave me ways out of these temptations so I don't have to do them. I don't have to do everything my body wants to do. I'm in control of my body. It doesn't control me. Because God's made it that way. He's made it possible. And we talked about that for a very long time, and I think we're at a stalemate where I'm insisting it's true and he doesn't quite believe me yet. He'll get there. But so that's one story. And then with the girl today, when I bought them the food, I was thinking, you know, why did I do that? Because I can. Because God made it possible for me to do that. And there's my theme. God makes it possible. He is the maker of possibilities. He can do that. And that's awesome. He can give us ways to do everything he's asked us to do. Even if he's asked us not to do something, he'll give us a way not to do it. And if he's asked us to do something, he'll give us a way to do it. So, God is the giver of possibilities and making things possible when he asks them.